Bet you didn't think you'd see me again. Well, I just wanted to say it's good to be back. It's been a busy, long 4 months. A lot of things went on. Some okay, mostly good. Got my food cart up and running, and I had that creator's block, if you want to call it, and I didn't know exactly what I was going to paint, when I was going to paint. It's been a few months, and I'm going to get some more inspiration from Bob Ross. So I guess just sit back and enjoy it. What I am going to attempt to do is to do a winter scene, a summer scene on one side and a winter scene on the other. So we're going to try it, and we'll see how she goes. So I'm going to give you the colors that I have. I have Midnight Black, I have Phthalo Green, I have Cadmium Yellow, Phthalo Blue, Van Dyke Brown, Alizarin Crimson, Sap Green, and this is Prussian Blue, Titanium White, Yellow Ochre, I believe. Yeah. Or burnt sienna is what it's called. And then dark sienna. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to give it a little stab here. So we're going to first put our sky in. So we're going to do a little bit of phthalo blue. We're going to make a little bit of a sky. We're going to tap it in, and we're going to start here in the corner. And when you're doing the sky, it's going to mix with the liquid. I have liquid white. And so it looks a little streaky, but it'll fix itself. And as you go on, I'm trying not to get this other canvas over here. And we're going to have some clouds. And as you go down, it gets lighter, right? Because you're going to cover this. It's okay if you get a little bit of blue on this other side, but and then we're going to, the canvas is shaking because one side's going to be more of a summer, and the other side is going to be winter. So again, if you get a little bit of blue, it's okay because they're close together. It's okay. All right. So you can even move some of the, I'm not going to hold the easel because just so I have better control over the brush. Yep. Yeah, so one side is going to be more like a sunny blue. I'm going to try to blend in some of these so you don't really see the brush strokes. So, and I'll try not to do more talking, but it just at least lets me think about what I'm doing, so. And it's okay, you know, I mean, you don't have to have There we go. So it'll be fine. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a little bit of that, but I'm going to have a touch of black because so then and so when you do a winter scene, you kind of want to have some blue and then some black. I mean, it's still going to be bright out, but you want to see the difference, right? You want to see the winter side of it, but you want to make sure that yeah. And these canvases, you'll see the edge over here, but I don't know if you can see those, but I got to kind of be a little bit more unorthodox because I don't really want to get the black. So if you notice that one's a little bit more grayer, right? So we added a touch of black. So we want to make sure that you want to put a little bit more blue in it. And you just blend it as much as you can. It's not going to be perfect. I mean, if I was painting like Bob Ross, I probably would be. Yeah, and there's a lot of certified Bob Ross instructors. I totally am not one of them. So, all right. So, again, summer, winter. I'm going to go clean my brush up. We're going to now make some clouds. So, I'm going to take a little bit of let's see. I'm going to do something real quick. I'm looking for the right brush. Let's see. It helps to make those sound effects. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's too pink. Yep. Way too pink. Yeah, whenever you mess up and do that, I don't want that much pink. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this. Yeah, I use these brushes like and then we'll go. Yeah, I don't want that much. I don't want that much pink in it, so I'm gonna try to get that out of there. And then just go. So you're gonna see how we blend this in, because you know I like clouds, but yeah. So you're just gonna. Okay, so now that you've clouds, this one was a little bit more pink than I wanted it to be. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bottom. Really, you don't really care about the underneath clouds. You want to make sure that I'm just trying to find out which brush will blend better. There we go. And then we'll go to the others. Yeah, you just want to smooth them out. You don't really. Okay. So there's your summer clouds. Now what we're going to do over here is we're going to do some kind of I don't know, maybe a little bit of gray clouds, you know. So let's do this. Yeah, so you kind of want to make sure that your clouds are fitting for whatever season you're in. Okay, so I leave my brushes in the water because, you know, I'm just trying to see. you just blend them in. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I wouldn't mess with the top edges of the clouds, but down at the bottom, it doesn't matter. All right, so that's kind of your summer, winter. So that's about as crude as we're gonna get. So now we're going to do some mountains. So we're gonna take a little bit of, let's do our mountain mixture. We're gonna do some brown, some blue, some green, some black, some crimson. Let's get a little bit more black. I just gotta set this down. Whenever it says, see, get a little bit of paint on the end, I never get a little ball of paint. It's always a mess. So you start off here. Wait a minute. Okay. I tried to smooth it out and then go. That's a little bit more than a smidge. That's a little bit more than a line. So, all right. So let's see. All right. So that's that's one of our mountains. And now, so then you take a dry brush. So this is our mountain. So we want to take a dry brush. So actually, let's scrape that up because you're right. You don't really want. Okay. Then you're going to do this. Okay. So that's one mountain. You can always, if you're not liking the mountain, you can always kind of reshape it. I'll put another little peak. Okay. So, all right. So now we all right, so now we're going to go ahead and put some shadow colors. So let's see. Or not, we're going to put some highlights, sorry. So, I just wipe off the excess. You know what? Will I ever get better at painting mountains? I don't know, maybe. My mind doesn't break. It's probably because I use. Okay. You're going to see it? That's the. So we're going to go with that. I'm going to go ahead and start my other winter one. Okay. Yeah, when you're doing mountain ranges, you're kind of like, okay. So then you're just going to take. All right. So that's the winter one. This is the summer one. So the goal is to try to make it, and if you can see it, I'm trying to make them kind of just alike, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And so since this is a winter scene, it's going to be, the mountain's pretty much going to be covered, right? So maybe I'll make it a little bit more snow covered. How's that? Okay. All right. So now when you do okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce some kind of so once I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and what I'm trying to do is I've been away from the game, guys, a while. So that's kind of more of a summer, winter. So now I'm gonna go for, I gotta clean up my brush, trying to wipe it out. So we're gonna go for some foothills. So we're gonna take a little bit of sap green, blue, brown, black, okay. Okay. So that's the foothills. And you can So when you're doing foothills, you want to kind of okay. So your water is here, so you want to come okay. So now with this being said, you want to go you want to put reflections in the water. Okay. So then you kind of want to do the same over there with the foothills. Yeah, then you got to make your water lines. So gotta put a little bit of all right, so some foothills. Now we're gonna do some trees. So here's where it's gonna get a little, you're gonna be like, what are you doing? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna make some tree colors. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're going to put your trees here. Remember now, you need the let's see. We're on 39 minutes. Yeah, we're just blocking in the dark colors, and then we're going to start. You'll see here in just a minute. Hello, everyone. Well, as you can tell, it's the next day. I actually finished the painting because I didn't know that the video stopped. So I guess when you get a call when you're recording, and I didn't know it stopped recording, so I do apologize for that. But I want to explain a little bit about the painting that you saw. So the painting that we did was a spring or summer winter painting. So you saw basically all of this except for this section right here. So I'm just going to explain what I did. So I blocked in the color here, and I made the tree here, and all I did was put in snow. Little snow here, snow here, snow here. And so this is, and I'm going to kind of give you a real close-up glimpse. And on here, I put in blocked in some color, dark, and then I put in the highlights. So where this was green for the grass and everything else, and the tree here, I made that so the sun hits it. So this is this and this. I did it, as you can see it, I did it in a short period of time. And I just wanted to see if I could do it. So I'm going to show you a close-up of it, and then you can see kind of, and I'll actually bring it closer. So bear with me 1 second. So basically, this is, all right, let's do it this way. So as you can see, so I'm trying to get out of it. So this is my 2 seasons pictures, and I wanted to make sure that I captured it for you. As I do more paintings going forward, again, I did about 120 paintings so far since I started trying to paint. Like, again, I figured I could actually get better at it, which I do it because I love doing it. But again, I think I got the creative juices flowing again. I get some ideas from watching some of the videos, some of the ideas that some of the painters out there are doing it. So again, this is the summer, winter. I apologize for it cutting. I will be mindful of that going forward. But I just wanted to share that with you, and look for some more coming. And appreciate it again. Thank you. Hit the like and subscribe, share. And again, I'm back. I appreciate all you guys tuning in and watching the video. What I found out too is that when you fast forward, you can kind of see how it all takes place. Some people do that just to get through it so they can kind of see how I did it. And unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to show you the whole thing. It's only happened a couple times. But again, thank you. Hit the like and subscribe, and we'll be seeing you soon. Thanks.